I saw Jotaro headed towards the nurse's office. Looked like he was bleeding. Did he get into a fight? Don't lose focus just because break starts tomorrow. As soon as it begins, I'm gonna start training for my marathon. What's wrong? Do you need help with your homework? So Jotaro's back in school again. God help us.
I've been seeing some strange things lately. Have I been pushing myself too hard? Just the other day behind Jotaro, it looked like there was... Oh, you must think I'm weird. I'm sorry.
Someone's been filling the school library with comic books. Times sure have changed.
Mr. Yamada caught me putting issues of Pink Dark Boy in the library and told me off. I just thought they were interesting.
Jojo! Look at all these injuries! Did you get in a fight again? Take off your hat, you troublemaker!
No way. When have you ever seen JoJo come out of a fight with injuries, Doc? Yeah!
Oh, fine then. I'll believe you just fell. Clumsy.
Wait. What are you doing?
I'm going to cut your pants off so I can treat the wound.
Quit messing around. I'll take them off. It's a waste to cut them.
I didn't peg you as the stingy type. Now then, while JoJo's getting his pants off, I'll take your temperatures and prove you're both faking sick.
I have a cold. Please, let me go home early. That must be JoJo. Jotaro Kujo.
This is where it begins. This is the start of your struggle against fate.
Huh? The hell is this?
Jotaro Kujo. Today I will kill you with my stand.
Kakyoin! Doc, what are you doing? Huh? Huh?
The nurse started weaving the pen around like a thermometer.
What am I doing? I'm shaking the thermometer so I can check your temperatures, of course.
Doc, that's a pen, not a thermometer!
A pen? Are you saying this is a pen? This right here?
The nurse's eyes are glazed over, and she's foaming from the mouth. She's clearly unstable.
Does this look like a pen to you? What a bunch of idiots! What about you? Do you think that this is a pen? Why don't you take a closer look?
The nurse stabbed the delinquent's left eye with the pen.
Ah! She stabbed him in the eye!
Jojo, don't tell me you think this is a pen too.
Shit!
You don't, do you?
Ugh. This isn't a normal woman's strength. Definitely saw something creep out from behind the beds. It must have been a stand. I can't risk hurting her. I'll have to find some other way to fight back. It said Noriaki Kakyoin. This cut on my leg must also be his doing.
That's right.
You son of a bitch!
My stand has infiltrated this woman's body. If you attack it, you'll be hurting her too, Jojo.
Who are you?
My stand's name is Hierophant Green. It's the same type of stand as your friend Abdul's.
There it is. The stand.
I may be human, but I've pledged my loyalty to that man. That is why I've come to kill you.
The nurse thrust the pen into Jotaro's cheek. Just then, Jotaro saw the stand inside of her mouth.
There it is. It's in her mouth.
Jotaro gave the nurse a kiss. Just then, Jotaro pulled Kakyoin's stand out from inside her with his teeth.
What? I won't let you harm this nurse. Now that I've pulled it out, It's clear to me that this is just a pathetic stand that can't do anything but control people. And it's all green and covered in lines. Looks like a melon to me.
You're going to regret pulling it out, Jojo.
Quit the act. I can see the marks from my fingers on your forehead. If I press down any harder, your skull will explode like a melon. I'll just add a little more force, enough to make you pass out. And that way you won't resist when I take you to see my grandfather. I'm sure I'll be happy to see you, and I'll be happy to eager to hear all about your friend Dino. Huh? What's this? Green liquid came out from Stan's hands.
Take this, my stand Hierophant Greens.
Don't you dare move, Kakyoin!
Emerald Splash! Kakyoin stand launched hundreds of green gems from its hands.
Huh?
Bastard.
This is my stand's special technique. I call it the Emerald Splash. Looks like my stand's projectiles blew a hole in your chest. I imagine your internal organs are in pretty sorry shape right now. Hers too. The nurse started bleeding from the head and collapsed.
What?
I told you, attack my Hierophant Green and you'll hurt her too. My stand may have a much longer range than yours, but it hates wide open spaces. If something tries to remove it, it gets angry. It'll claw at the inside and latch on. That's why she was injured. You did this to her, Jojo! It's all your fault! If you just let me kill you, this nurse wouldn't have had to suffer. Now you, over there. Looks like you've seen what my Emerald Splash can do. Are you a stand user too? I don't know who you are, but any false moves and you'll end up just like these two. It's your turn. He's one of those people I told you about. One sent to erase those who stand in Dio's way. Standing up, are we? Unfortunately, in that state, you're about as capable as a punching bag. You stand up just to be knocked down again.
I, Jotaro Kujo, am often called a delinquent student. When I get in a fight, I'll pummel the other guy until he bleeds. I've even hospitalized people. I've given half-ass show-off teachers such a scare that they never showed their face at school again. And when I don't like the food at a restaurant, I'll leave without paying the bill. But even so, I still know nauseating evil when I see it. Evil is when you crush the weak under your heel, using them for your own gain, even women. And you match the description to a T. Neither the victim nor the justice system know about your stand. That is why I will judge you.
Evil? Now there you are wrong. The only evil one here is the loser. The path of he who survives is the only just one. No matter what methods he uses, justice belongs to the last one standing. Take this, Emerald Splash! Shoot, if I don't do something, he'll be killed.
Did you say the loser is the evil one? In that case, you're definitely evil. My stand!
My stand.
Our stands will be the judge!
You. Make one move and you'll meet the same fate as him. Looks like you won't be heeding my warning. Fine then. Die along with him, fool!
Yeah!
Oh, it's time for the Aura Aura. Oh, wait. Skills. Take this! Hierophant Barrier! Alright. Nice. Alright, let's do a stand attack. And let's do another Aura Aura.
What?
Take Hierophant Barrier! Oh god, oh crap, I made a mistake. Oh, that was close. Ura! What? Wait, an amazing power. Well, that was a waste of time. My shoulder got busted up too. Good thing his stand wasn't much. Still, I think I might be getting more violent. I was in a bind there. Thanks. But you have a stand? You don't look the part, but you're not another one of Dio's followers, are you? Yeah, didn't think so. But nonetheless, I want you to talk to Gramps. Looks like the nurse will be fine as long as she gets treatment. I ended up making a pretty big commotion, though. Guess I'll skip school today, huh? You come too. We're gonna get some info about this Dio guy out of him if it's the last thing we do.
Oh! Just now, Jotaro was thinking about me at school. I felt it. It's the bond between mother and son.
I wasn't thinking about you.
Jotaro, what in the world happened? Who are these people? He's bleeding. Did you do this?
It's none of your business. I'm looking for Gramps. It's such a pain to find anyone in this house this big. See you in the tea room?
Yes, Abdul's there too.
Good. Here, Stanpai. Hold Kakyoin while I go talk to them.
Jotaro, what could possibly be going on that you can't talk to your own mother about? Don't make me worry like this. I know that you're a nice boy deep down.
Hey!
Yes?
You don't look like your usual self. You feeling okay?
Yeah, fine, thank you. He really does care. Oh, are you maybe a friend of Jotaro's? I knew it! Oh, since you're going to the tea room anyway, I'll bring a first aid kit and some snacks.
I'm sorry. It's too late. There's nothing we can do for him. He'll die in a matter of days. No. Jotaro, it isn't your fault. Look, this man has already pledged his loyalty to Dio. And do you know why? It's because of this! Joseph pushed Kakyoin's hair aside, revealing a writhing flesh bud on his forehead. What is this? It looks like a spider. It almost looks alive. That's a flesh bud, forged from Dio's cells. It's buried its way into that boy's forehead. Tiny as it may be, it's reached deep enough into his brain to influence his thoughts and feelings. Just like one of Hitler's supporters, just like a member of a cult, this boy is a slave to Dio in mind and body. Dio's charisma is such that Kakyoin will unquestionably follow his orders to kill us. So, in other words, he's brainwashed him? Yes. I suppose you could say that. Why not just operate on it? If only it were that easy. The spore has a mind of its own, and if it so much as twitches when we try to pull it out, he'll suffer permanent brain damage. Jojo, let me tell you something that happened 4 months ago, when I was in Cairo. When I met him, Dio. I am a fortune teller, as you may or may not know. I'd set up shop in the bazaar that night. It was the night of a full moon. Then I saw him, quietly observing me from atop the stairs. He glared at me so coldly that it felt as if he was reading into my thoughts. With his golden hair and pale, almost translucent skin, he emanated an inhuman sensuality. I'd already heard from Mr. Joestar about Dio, the man who had been pulled up from the ocean, and I recognized him as such the moment I laid eyes on him. You're no run-of-the-mill human, are you? I can sense that you possess a special power. I'd be very happy if you were to demonstrate it for me.
That's when I knew he was one to be feared. The moment he spoke, my heart was calm. Too calm. A dangerous kind of calmness. Whoa! I ran for the hills. The thought of fighting him never once went through my mind. I thanked my lucky stars that I had recognized him as Dio, and as quickly as I could, I escaped through the window. I knew my way around the labyrinthine bazaar, so I had the good fortune to evade him. If I hadn't, I'd have ended up just like this boy. I would use my stun to betray my friends at his beck and call. And just like this boy, his brain would have been consumed by the flesh bud, and he'd be dead within a couple of years. Dead? Not so fast. Kakyoin's not dead yet.
What are you doing, Jotaro?
I'll pull it out with my stand. Jotaro! Stop! Look at the part of the flesh bud that's outside the brain! There's a reason why even the world's most skilled surgeon can't remove it.
The flesh bud extended a tentacle and burrowed into Jotaro's hand.
Damn, it's gotten into your arm. Hurry, Jojo, let go of him. It'll invade the brain of anyone who dares to remove it.
The tentacle! At that speed, it'll reach his brain in seconds! Kakyoin opened his eyes.
You bastard!
Don't move, Kakyoin. If you flinch, your brain is toast.
It's...
Let go, Jojo! It's already reached your face! Wait, Abdul! My grandson has grown, even as his body is being invaded. Look at him! He's completely calm, and his stand too, its movements are as precise as a machine's.
So this is what Jotaro's stand is capable of? The flesh bud was pulled out from Kakyoin's forehead.
He's done it. Oh!
In that same instant, Jotaro's stand pulled the flesh bud out from his arm.
Overdrive!
Joseph incinerated the flesh bud with his ripple.
Why? Why did you put your own life at risk to save me?
Well, to be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
I can see right through you, Jotaro.
It's gotten pretty late. Why don't you stay the night with us? There's no telling what Dio's underlings are up to out there. And thanks for helping our Jotaro. I don't think he properly thanked you, so let me do it on his behalf. So, is it true that you've only recently discovered your stand as well? And that dream you were talking about, with Abdul and that strange voice, seems pretty hard to believe. But you don't seem like one of Dio's minions, so I'm not too worried. It seems that, for whatever reason, stand users are popping up everywhere. But I digress. Let's both get some sleep. School's out for summer, so we can talk all we want tomorrow.
And that's where we stop for today. Thank you for joining for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the 7th Stand User. I hope this has been an enjoyable stream. I intend to continue with more episodes of this whenever possible. It's quite fun for me as well. I love JoJo so very much. In any case, this has been Stanpai, signing off. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like or subscribe if you haven't done so already, and stay tuned for more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the 7th Stand User, here on the channel.